check it. She works. All right, we have some testing to do today. One of those tests we have a swinging buzzbait to test. I think I got it running pretty decent, and we're gonna see if we can catch some fish. This weather is kind of crazy right now. And the next thing we have to test is I found a way to, I guess, basically advance the timing on my motor, on my trolling motor, and already it feels really fast. Oh, this is more than 5. This is more than 5 1/4. This is like 6. Oh, we're ripping. That is very fast. We're literally skimming on these little waves. Round 5. Going up. Just seems faster, I don't know. We're gonna go back down river though. Oh no, we're faster. 5.6. 5.6 in the headwind. 5.3, 5.6. We are literally like skiing. Oh yeah, we picked up another 1/4 mile an hour. Tuning the trolling motor. After losing that one giant not that long ago. Got him. Ooh, this might be really big. This might be really big. I got him. Whatever it is, I got him. I think it's a giant. I think it's a damn giant. How did I do that? He just come off. You gotta be kidding me. I said I need to make a swinging buzzbait, which just gives it a hinge point to move so that they have a harder time throwing the bait. This is fresh. This is really the real first trip with my prototype swinging buzzbait to see if it hooks them and it keeps them pinned. That's the goal of this bait. See, now I have missed some fish, but the thing is, the fish that I've missed does not mean that this buzzbait isn't doing its job. It just means that we didn't hook up with them, which is a buzzbait thing, if you ask me. You're just always going to miss a few fish on a buzzbait. I don't know if it's just a topwater thing or whatever it might be, but you just seem to miss some fish on a buzzbait. We're just going to start covering some water now and see if we can't find the fishies. At least some that'll eat the buzzbait. That's what our goal is right now. Got little guy, pulled it under, never got hooked, got hit again and nothing. So that's 2 misses. That one I felt. There's one, little guy. Feels little, yep. All right, missed 2, hooked up on this one, and he is not coming off. Little guy though. I think those other ones were little guys and they were just missing the hook. Nothing, huh? Well, let's just see what happens if I throw out a wacky rig, lay it in my lap. Sounds dangerous. Oh, big hit. Big hit. I think it's a good one. I got the frickin' wacky rig out. This is a good fish. Good fish. He's jumping, staying pinned. He's not a giant. He just hit it like a giant. Oh, dude. Bud. That's crazy. Okay, they are eating the buzzbait. There's another one. He's not giant. He's very fat though. And so far we only missed 2 bites. Now, again, this is not a bait that's designed to necessarily get them to hook up. This is to keep them pinned after they hook up. So if we miss bites, I'm not counting that negatively towards what we're doing here, because like I said, this is to see if they stay pinned. All right, let's reel this guy in because ain't nothing happening with this anyways. So yeah, and how I've made this swinging buzzbait, for the most part, it should retain its snaglessness, where if you throw it into a tree or a bush, you should get it back. The rocks shouldn't really hang up. Now it can. Chances are a little bit higher now, but the way I've made this, the hook still stays upright and in line with the wire for the blade. The only thing that's nice about this buzzbait is it seems to get up and running faster than other buzzbaits. I think since it can swing, it just seems like the blade just instantly comes up, whereas the solid frame ones, and you hit the water, if you're not reeling before it hits the water, it kind of wants to stay down sometimes, which is really nice if you ask me, because that was one of my biggest complaints about the regular buzzbait. The other cool thing about this is the other buzzbait, you'd cast to the bank, say you're moving forward, and it comes behind you, it would tumble and it gets sucked under the water, and it'd be a pain in the butt to bring back to you. Cool noodle. We'll get that on the way back. And if you're using braid like me, every time we go under water, it would load up the rod, and it would come up and unload the rod, and you would wrap your tip over and over again, getting it back to the boat. This doesn't seem to be doing that. This is what I'm seeing, like the bait's behind me, and it's just coming back. It's not getting stuck under the water. This is my new go-to buzzbait, 100%, at least so far, until I see a reason to not use it. That's a fish. It feels small. See if he stays on. It's definitely a little one. There's a couple fish right there. Little guy. Hooked funny, but he's hooked and stayed on. There's no more tumbling in the air, and it just tucks and shoots. It's so cool. There's one. Little guy. See if he stays on. And I'm still gonna play him like I normally would. But if we land this guy, he doesn't come off, we will still have 100% landing possibility. He's hooked great, right through the cheek. Little guy. And actually, catching those little guys on this is actually an even better test than a big fish for landing them, because they more readily jump in the air and thrash, and they're harder to hook because they're lighter. Getting the hook to penetrate their mouth with a small fish that weighs next to nothing, it can be a task. And so far, we're hooking them. Every once in a while, I just want to take a cast over here, because I remember sometimes coming towards fall, these fish would school up and just be in random places. And if you found that school of fish, there's a little guy, he's jumping. I just boat flipped him basically, but he's hooked up. And he's thrashing, he's not coming off. See, he's able to, thrash, and the hook, I'm gonna let him draw. The hook, it pivots, so it doesn't give them leverage to unhook it. It's not fouling up. We haven't lost one yet, knock on wood. We have missed some bites, but I think that's a buzzbait thing. Holy. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish on the Wacky rig. That's a good fish. He's fighting hard. He's pulling the boat around. I know that. It's a good fish. That might have been the one that missed the buzzbait. He's pissed. Oh no. Buzzbait's stuck on something. We'll come back for that. This guy's fighting really hard. He's a good one. He's hooked good. He's been hooked before. Oh, he's a good one. Not a giant, and he has been hooked before. We hooked him good with the Wacky rig. Good fish. All right. See you, bud. Pretty sure that's the one that missed my buzzbait. Fix that weed guard a little bit. I was against this weed guard and how it works, but I actually kind of like it now. There's a fish. Ooh. Oh. Okay, they're liking the Wacky rig. There we go. Hooked right on top. There we go, another one. You know, it ain't gonna be long and there's gonna be no leaves on the trees. It's gonna be very cold. And those fish know that. They start doing different stuff. So a buzzbait bite is technically on borrowed time. There's one. He's either small or he's coming at me. He's hooked up though. He's not big. Not big. Will he stay on though? He's going around in circles and stuff. And so far, they're not even shaking loose while they're here in my lap. And they're small ones, the small ones are notorious for coming off. So far we have a 100%, knock on wood, keep rate. You know, if they eat it and manage to get the hook, they're staying on. Fish. And he's jumping. I complete slack. Small guy. And here he is. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not sitting here saying that anyone else's tactics are wrong. I'm just saying that this right now is working really good for me when the weightless just wasn't working for me. My first version of this. The hell was that? Did you guys get that? Nothing ever touched my bait. The little guy came and looked at this and turned away. He came a very far distance. There's one. Feels little. He's shaking. And we got him to the boat. It's not to say that the regular buzzbait had issues, because it definitely didn't. I think a guy just pooped in my boat. But if I can try and make something better, I'm going to. I am thinking about upping the size of the hook for this by one hook size. Oh, jeez. I gave him a good hook set. He's not a giant. See if he stays on. So far, they're all staying on. They are seemingly getting hooked just in the mouth. So I don't know if one size longer hook may help the hookup ratio, maybe. I don't know. I think the hook's in a pretty good spot, but even now it's not bad. Jeez! It's either a decent one or he's just pissed. Oh, he looks decent. Oh, he's just like a 13 again. They're pissed today. They're pissed. Oh, he jumped into the boat and back out. Let's see where he's hooked. Oh. Oh, bud, like through the eye again. Got it out. I think he'll be alright. See you, bud. It just seems like some fish are destroying it and then other fish are just... I don't know what they're doing. Oh, jeez. Right here. Holy crap. Unbelievable. They are not really on. This is a good fish. Dang, that was scared the crap out of me. Oh, he's just spit up a crawfish. He's like a very fat 13, maybe a 14, I don't know. See you, bud. Let's get this nasty crawfish out of my boat. Yeah, we're gonna keep casting at the back, but we're gonna run this all the way into the boat now. Oh, Jesus! He just fouled it up. That was a giant. Of course, a giant misses the damn thing. It's funny how badly inaccurate some smallmouth are at eating a bait like this. Let's take an assessment of this bait. Seems like the skirt sometimes gets spun around, but other than that, Looks pretty good to me. Ah, the metal skirt thing's being pulled down. Starting to get fouled up more here and there. I think I have some ideas to make this better. Looks like there was a wake right there. There is. It's a trout. It's getting fouled up because that lead is shifting back on the skirt. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. It's getting more worn out and more worn out. There's probably nothing I can do about this, but maybe pinch it with some pliers. This is all part of the process. It's all in the details of things. You know, yeah, it's lasting, it's doing some stuff that I like, but it's also doing some stuff that I don't like, and those things need to be fixed. Oh, Jesus! Oh my God! It's a good one. Oh! Will he stay on? It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Is he gonna stay on? He stayed on. He's in the boat. See how he's hooked? Ouch! He hooked me. Kind of hooked on the outside of the mouth a little bit, but he did destroy this thing. He's hooked. All right, we got it out. Not an absolute giant, but he is very thick for what he is. Oh, and he destroyed that buzzbait. See you, bud. Oh, that guy missed it. He missed it. That guy hit it pretty hard. Except where he got it. You don't feel bad. Oh, he's staying on. He's another thick 14. Oh. He just puked up a whole bunch of stuff. Or pooped, one of the two. He's another good one. Another good one. Another good one. Very thick one. Beautifully hooked. They've just been feeding up. They're very fat. They're not. They're making me think they're bigger than what they are. He's only like a 13. See you, bud. There's another one. Almost instant. Little guy. He's jumping in and out of the water. He didn't come off. Little guy. We got him in the boat. So maybe I figured something out, and he's hooked. So perfect. Little guy. I do have a 3/8 one with me to test, but I really want to put this one through its paces because the 1/4 ounce has become my favorite. It does foul up once in a while, but I think I can do some things to make that even better. Another one. Might be a big one. He's a decent one. He's jumping. Try to keep him out of those trees. He's digging. He's a decent one. Go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump. He's a decent one. He's a decent one. Probably a 14, but he's thick. It's fun. There's one. Just slurped it. Oh, about the same size. This guy's a little smaller. He's trying to shake it, but he can't. You can't shake it, bud. It won't come out. Seems like the smaller ones are actually eating it perfectly. See, bud. Fix that guy up. Give it another little crimp because it's sliding down. That is something pretty sure I can solve. Oh, I got a fish. It doesn't look small. It's a trout. I got a trout and a buzzbait. You're kidding me. I got a damn rainbow trout on a buzzbait. Oh my, do you see this? Do you see this? That is a big rainbow trout. What do I do here? Let him tire out for a minute. Oh my. I just caught a rainbow trout on a buzzbait. Let's just see if we can wet our hands, wet this other hand, and just get a look at this trout before he comes off. And see if we can get some kind of, I don't have a net. I just want to see if I can get him up with it in his mouth without boat flipping him. I want to be nice to him. Trout on a buzzbait. Well, you gotta be kidding me. Jeez. All right, let's just unhook him. Let's unhook him. We gotta look at him. There he goes. He's off. That is cool. First ever trout on a buzzbait, and it was like a 20-inch rainbow, maybe even bigger. I don't know. Wasn't gonna mess around and measure him. Oh, big hook, big hit, and big hook set. Oh, he's just head shaking. Oh, he's not even that big. What? That is so crazy. Some of these fish are just psychos. I'll tell you what, this new buzzbait, I think it's working. Oh, I think it's working. They're getting hooked up good. That guy has teeth, little guy. Jeez. I figured if I was gonna catch a trout on a buzzbait, it would be a brown trout. Oh, another one. He's not big. I guess if you fish enough and long enough. We lost one. We lost one. I wasn't really taking that one serious, but we did lose one. There goes our 100% land rate. He was a small one, and I watched what he did, and then just come off. I don't know. You can't win them all, right? Little guy, never. Oh, that one had the hook. Jumping. It's a decent one. Stay down, bud. Stay down. He's a decent one. He's pulling drag. Stay down, bud. I could tell by the hit that was going to be a good one. He's long. He's long one. Stay on, bud. Stay on, bud. He's longer than the other ones. He just splashed the crap out of me. And he's not that much bigger. Actually, he's probably the same. He's just a heavier one. Very healthy fish. Very healthy. See you, bud. Oh, there's one. Jeez. They don't look that bad. He's pulling drag. I think my reel's still wet. Is he bigger than I think? Holy crap. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That might be the biggest fish today. Get in the boat. He's a decent one. What are you doing over here, bud? Hooked pretty good right in the corner of the mouth. That's a snag. He's a long one. It might be a 16. See you, bud. That's a fish. Not a bad fish. He's moving real fast. Loosen up a little bit. He's jumping. That's a decent fish. He's coming towards me now. Oh, he's a good one. Stay down, bud. It's a good fish. Good fish. Fish jumping. It's a good fish. Fish jumping everywhere. Good fish. Hook good. Come right out. Very heavy fish. He's a 16 and something. 16 and a half probably. Very thick. 16 and a half though. See you, bud. There you go, measure him. There you go, measure him. I'm gonna need a new thumb after this. Well, we got the information we need for the buzzbait. And to me, it's Wacky rig. I like it weighted, 16th ounce. Ooh, good fish. Good fish. He's pulling hard. That's a good fish. Good fish. Okay, we found him. We found him. We found him, and they're eating the wacky worm. I just seem to do way better on this wacky hook than any other wacky hook I've tried. Boat flip, he's fat, so fat. Hooked right there and the lip came right out. Another very fat one. Oh, he took off so hard. Love it. See you, bud. That was the first instant I decided to try and feel if I have a fish, and he just tells me that there's probably quite a few down there eating. Well, let's just fish this up here now. There's a fish immediately. He also don't feel bad. Small red shakes. He's just gliding. The good one. Let's take it one. Change directions. He don't feel giant. He feels decent though. There's other fish with him. They're schooled up. They're fat and schooled up. He's a little one of the group. There's one. They don't feel bad. About average. He's pissed now though. There we go. He's a decent one pooping out a crawl. Do we want to throw a 3/8 buzzbait now? I got a 3/8 version I gotta test. I think this guy earned its keep. I haven't thrown a 3/8 in a long time. It's swingy as well. Will it get us a bigger fish? We're gonna find out. Yeah, the 3/8 doesn't seem to fold up like the quarter for some reason. I don't have a fluke on it. The fluke might be the key to that. Oh! That's a good fish. I think it's a good fish. I'll turn the motor off because we're going into Wacky rig. It's a good fish. It's not a giant, but he's a good fish. Oh, he's strong. He's not a giant, but he's a good one. Oh, jeez. The Wacky rig's gonna get caught on something. He's pissed. Oh, jeez. How are you so strong, bud? Good fish. That's a good fish. That's the biggest one today. Very good fish. Hooked on top of the head. Ooh, very heavy fish. See you, bud. Where was it? Not there, but we'll fish it. That's a fish. Can't be. Oh, he's pulling hard though. It's a decent fish. Oh, he's gonna jump now. He's a decent one. Wait a minute. He's hooked on like the belly. No, he's not. He got wrapped up. He got wrapped up. He's in the mouth. He's a fat one. Jeez. Gluttonous. Hooked perfectly. Look how fat he is. Look at the belly on that guy. See you, bud. Oh, shit. I broke a carabiner. That was crazy. Not big. Not big. Look good. Perfect. Little guy. As always, thanks for watching. No giants, but caught a ton of fish. I would appreciate it if you leave me a like. If you got any questions, leave a comment. And if you want to see more like this, hit subscribe. See ya.